Welcome back to OVN. We're going to take a quick look at the TWAB here because it's got a lot to digest, so let's get right into it. The first part of the TWAB just goes over the Festival of the Lost. It shows the weapon and gear trailer, so if you haven't seen that, you can click on that and take a look. Some of that's pretty sweet. I won't spoil anything, but hop in there if you haven't seen it. Burn Bright New Light. They've made a ton of changes to how a New Light player will experience the game. They're actually introducing a brand new character, and here he is, Shah Han. He's going to help you kind of learn the ropes as you go, because the old way with New Light, it was confusing to new players. I actually went and did it just to see what a new player would experience. Problem is, I already knew where everything was, so I can't imagine the frustration and the overwhelming what am I supposed to do now feeling that a new player would have. Mod modifications. Now this is a big one. This is something that the community has been asking for a long time. They're removing the energy type requirements for things such as hand cannon loader, fusion rifle ammo finder, and all that. So they even say in the developer commentary that people have been asking for this since day one. So that was nice to see that happen. Enhanced mod rebalancing. So what they're doing here is, it sounds to me like they're kind of taking the gap out of a regular hand cannon loader and then the enhanced and just combining it into one. So that's another really cool thing, so we don't take up two slots for regular hand cannon loader to kind of equal out to what an enhanced would be. So another positive change there. Raid mods. So any raid that's leaving, they're just doing away with all those anti-taken, anti-hive, anti-fallen mods altogether, except that last wish raid. So all the armor will have that extra slot for anything as long as you're doing the last wish raid. So all your armament mods depreciated across the board, except if you're in the last wish and they're tied to that raid. So another really good change in the aspect that it doesn't affect the other PvE content. Like, those were specifically designed for the raid. So they were really messing things up in things like Gambit when people were running the armament mods and you were getting invaded 7 times in a row and they had heavy ammo every time. So next is a pretty big announcement. Something we all need to keep in mind is to prepare for the release of Beyond Light in Season of Redacted on November 10th, 2020. Destiny 2 will need to be taken offline for maintenance. In order to prepare for update 3.0.0, Destiny 2 will be taken offline for maintenance at 7 p.m. Pacific on November 9th, 2020 and will remain offline until November 10th, 2020 at 9 a.m. PST. During this offline period, the game will not be available and all Season of Arrival items will be made unavailable. Players are strongly urged to finish any Season of Arrivals content or triumphs before 7 p.m. on November 9th. Closing out Season of Arrivals. When Season of Arrivals ends at 7 p.m. PST on November 9th, 2020, there will be a number of items, activities, and triumphs that will no longer be available to players. Some of these items include the Prophecy, Ruinous Effigy, Traveler's Chosen, Seed of Silverwings Artifact, and any unopened Umbral Engrams, and that's important. So if you've been stocking those up, the Umbral Decoder is probably going to be gone, so we won't be able to open those up. So very important information, keep all that in mind. Some of the known issues here aren't really big, except for Cipher Decoders are not dropping often enough for players, and lo and behold, here we go, the tweet. They've already made the fix. So I actually hopped in for about 4 or 5 patrols. I got one, but too small of a sample size to really know whether or not they fixed the issue. But anyway, that's about it for me. A like and a sub would be very much appreciated. I hope you've enjoyed this TWAB breakdown, and we will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.